Hello there, Aquarius. Thank you for stopping by for your video tarot forecast for the week of May 25th through the 31st. I am using my Russian tarot of St. Petersburg once again, and so what we have coming up for you on the very first day on Monday, you have the Page of Coins showing up in reverse. The Page of Coins in reverse is just telling me that on Monday you're having you're spending some money you weren't planning on spending, or you're getting let me change that. Let me make that a little differently. You're getting some news about money or material assets that you're not necessarily happy to hear. So this could be that you're getting in an invoice that's bigger than you thought it would be, or you're finding out you have to pay for something that you didn't think was going to cost you anything, or maybe you're buying some supplies for a project and the cost on the supplies is more than what you thought it would be. This can also be visiting a tax advisor or a financial advisor and having them tell you some news that you weren't expecting to hear that is not as good as you had hoped for. Okay, so that's what we're talking about on Monday, just a little bit of information coming in about money or material assets that, just not so thrilled to hear. Now Tuesday, what we have coming up is we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups really talks about having memories, looking back at old memories and feeling nostalgia towards those times when those memories were made. Really kind of looking back and going, wow, those were the good old days. I kind of wish that I still was in that situation, So that's what I see coming up on Tuesday for you. And then Wednesday, we have a very good card coming up for you, Aquarius. This is the Ten of Coins, and the Ten of Coins just says that there's something going on with your security. That's a very positive thing. Now, there are a lot of different things that make people feel secure. For some people, they feel secure with relationships. For some people, feel secure with vehicles, with homes, with jobs. So the Ten of Coins really is talking about taking some kind of security to the next level. So this could be about moving into a new home, upgrading your vehicle. This could be about getting a pay raise at work. This could be about getting a new job. There's lots of different ways that can manifest for you, Aquarius. And I'm feeling like for most of you, this is coming in as some kind of financial manifestation more than a relationship manifestation. So, or a material goods manifestation. It feels very financial to me on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, something going on as far as, if you're an independent contractor, maybe you're picking up some kind of new work. Maybe if you work for somebody, maybe you're getting a raise or a promotion, that kind of thing. All right, so Thursday, Aquarius, you have the Ace of Coins. That's interesting because I think it was Sagittarius that just got the same card on the same day. So the Ace of Coins really is talking about that you are receiving a gift on Thursday. So, oh no, it was the Scorpios that got this. Okay, so you're receiving a gift on Thursday, and this, I want to be very clear about what a gift is, because I think people get kind of confused on that in today's world. But we're not talking about your paycheck being deposited into your bank account on Thursday because you've earned that. That's not a gift. Okay? We're not talking about anything that you've earned. A gift is something that somebody gives to you just out of the goodness of their heart. And so that's what we're talking about. Something that somebody is just giving you just because they just want to. And the other way that this can manifest can be something really random, just basically a gift from the universe. Like maybe walking by and seeing a $100 bill flapping in the grass in the sidewalk and knowing that there is absolutely no way of figuring out whose money this would be. So guess what? You get to pick it up. You got that gift and you get to tuck it into your wallet. Yay for you. So that would be a gift, what I would consider a gift too. So, gifts from the universe or gifts from people, either way, it's something that's totally and completely undeserved that just shows up your way. Okay, so that's Thursday, Aquarius. And then Friday, you have another good day showing up. Friday, you've got the Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins in this deck is talking about that it's harvest time. So there's something that you have begun expecting that at a certain point in time or after a certain amount of work is done or what have you, that there will be a payoff that comes back to you. Now, I've seen this actually be financial, but I've also seen this play out in relationships as well. I had this card show up one time for a lady who had really consciously made herself trustworthy for a guy that she was really interested in getting to know better, so that he would open up and talk to her about things. And so this card came up, the Seven of Coins, talking about harvest time, came up on the day that he started really letting down his guard and talking to her about some really personal things. So it doesn't have to be a financial harvest. This can be an emotional harvest that comes in, or a spiritual harvest as well. But for most of you, I feel like Aquarius, for most of you, this is coming in as a financial thing. So this is coming in as something where you are being paid for efforts that you put in earlier. Now, let's see. Your next card is Saturday's card. This is the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers in reverse, all this really means is that you're having some kind of disagreement or spat or argument with your significant other, or with a friend, or with a coworker. So this is just a relationship thing, and it's just talking about that things are not going as well as you would like them to go in this particular situation. And that's on Saturday. Sunday, what you have coming up is you have the Page of Clubs. The Page of Clubs is really talking about a message of inspiration. So, and this is a message of inspiration that you're going to be receiving from someone. And so maybe somebody shoots you up a note or sends you a text message, and all of a sudden you think, wow, I could really do this. Or, you know, wow, that's a great idea of how to handle this particular situation. Voila, there's your inspiration. Also, we can be inspired by watching other people deal with life, and by having that thought of, oh, that's a really cool way of handling that. What if I started doing something similar to that? You know, so that's another way that inspiration can come in, by watching other people and how they operate. And then sometimes messages of inspiration a lot of times can come in from kids. Kids are so smart, and they don't even know it, because they're still much more tuned into sacred spirit than we as adults are typically, because nobody's got them totally shut down yet. Nobody has told them, oh, you know, that imaginary friend, you can't have that. If they haven't made it to kindergarten yet, hopefully people are still letting them have their imaginary friends, which probably, by the way, for those of you who have kids that have imaginary friends, you might want to check yourself, because they probably actually have very real friends who are just in the spirit realm. You know, so if you go around telling them, oh, that person's not really there, and acting like they're silly or they're crazy, guess what? They're going to shut that down to where they can't see spirit anymore. But you really don't want that, because anybody having that advantage of being able to see the spirit world, that's to their benefit. Whether they do what I do, or whether they do something completely different, whether they're an accountant, doesn't matter. That's to their benefit. So try not to shut that down if you have kids that have imaginary friends. All right, so back to the Page of Clubs on Sunday. A lot of times inspiration does come in from kids, because kids know things just innately. They know them intuitively still, because they haven't shut down that intuition. And so I feel like for a lot of you Aquarius, you are going to be inspired by something a kid says or something a kid does in your presence on that day. Okay, so that is your week, Aquarius. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, feel free to check out my website. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there and you've looked around a little bit, if you still feel like I may be the best reader for you, then go ahead and contact me, and we will schedule a reading for you as quickly as possible. For everybody else, I will see you all here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.